You should stream the new Dragon Ball patch for sure. Maybe I will, Yin Yang King. Maybe I will. On my own channel, of course. I will not be streaming it on UK Esports. And we're off to the races. Immediately goes with a deep breathing off stage. Like I said earlier, I'm not very knowledgeable in Wii Fit, but I do know that deep breathing makes her one of the strongest characters in this game. I'm not very experienced with fighting Wii Fit myself, unfortunately. Not a lot of people, save for Nikio, play her around the Lexington area. At least no one that I played regularly. Unfortunate, because I'd love some matchup experience against this character, because she's really interesting. Interesting isn't going to save you from getting limit cross slash, though, but that deep breathing is going to help, What's the opposite of putting salt in the wound? Ah, whatever. Using quirky phrases isn't always necessary. Just fight each other and I'll try and come up with something. Off stage? I don't know why you're trying to ledge haul. Oh, I see. You're trying to sit down air. This isn't melee. That doesn't work here. Very, very poor decision there, I think, to try and up special that far up off stage. Cloud's back air, nice back air by the way, is just so good. And when you leave yourself helpless, you're just... Okay, well, charge down smash is definitely going to take that. Very, very good read there. As I was saying, Cloud's back air is nasty. Cloud's back air is nasty. But this Wii Fit kind of nasty too. Nikio making a lot of use of his unique projectiles to create opportunities to get in. Because he can't really afford to camp right now, since he does not have the lead. He needs to create that lead before he can even hope to stay away, but somehow I don't think he'll be camping either way. I mean, except to get deep breathing up, then you're going to want to camp until you can get that. Funny how we're both dealing with two characters that both want to get to a specific state, limit break and deep breathing, and they want to like make space in order to achieve that state safely, and that's when they want to go in. I mean, Cloud used to just be able to hold on to limit forever, but now he's on the time limit, so now he has to actually be careful. Oh, nice. Didn't quite get the spike. Oh, misjudged the positioning there. Nice down air. There we go. Limit Blade Beam is just transcendent. I don't know if there was a projectile already out or not, but it didn't matter. Limit Blade Beam is going to ignore those. I think even normal Blade Beam ignores those. No, it doesn't. I forgot. I've seen it clash against Power Wave multiple times last set. Ooh, F-Tilt is going to knock him straight out. I'm surprised F-Tilt honestly beat that, giving that Cloud, you know, has big sword. Big sword man. This is a very scary situation for Nikio right now. Obviously, since this is Winners Finals, this is a best of 5, so there is some time to bring this back if he loses. A lot of back airs, a lot of projectiles, just a lot of things going on. Man. That's it. Lovely up smash there. Alright, wonder what the next fight's gonna be. They're probably gonna stick to the same characters. These two are relatively character specialists, save for the time that Kevlar will come in with Ganondorf just to do a little bit of trolling. But for the most part, they'll stick to their mains in brackets when they actually want to fight seriously. Alright, Lilat, Final Destination, and Town and City have been banned. Let's see what stage. I'm curious what stage is going to be picked here. But those options are FT and Town are obviously like bigger, like zonery stages. Well, Town is at least. FD is the same size as Battlefield, but the lack of platforms can make it both harder or easier for zoners, depending on how they apply their projectiles. Do you use the platforms to aid you, or do you rely on the lack of platform to make sure your opponent can't escape you? Not that it really matters, since neither of these two characters are proper zoners, and their projectiles more supplement their overall game plan. We Fit being, I want to camp you until I get breathing, and then I'm going to beat you up. And Cloud being, I want to camp you until I get Limit Break, and then I want to beat you up. One of my favorite things about Soccer Ball is the fact that you can manipulate it, like canceling and then hitting it with other attacks. I just love characters that can manipulate their projectiles in unique ways like that. Like Venom from Guilty Gear, personal favorite of mine, because of what he can do with his pool balls. And Wii Fit is not quite at that level, but she does achieve a sort of... Oh! Oh, that was dirty. That was absolutely dirty. This is the tech, because how could you have seen that coming? It's downright filthy, isn't it? A lot of damage being racked up here. First hit in several seconds. Maybe just my monkey brain, but sometimes I just don't know what to say if I just see a lot of moves whipping and being shielded for several seconds. And this is coming from a guy who plays Samurai Showdown, where in that game you can go a long time without either of you making contact. Of course, in that game, the match can be decided in 2 interactions. Here, unless you're playing against a character like Kazuya or Ganondorf, a match is typically going to take a little bit more neutral wins than that to take a win. Nice. Oh, I thought that would kill, honestly. Granted, when we Fit's deep breathing, I just sort of assumed everything kills. Now, I didn't even think that was going to kill. He's way too low percent for that. That header is really doing her a lot of favors. Cloud's down air is always active for way longer than you think. I mean, given that at some point he's not really thrusting the sword down anymore. I think this could be it. Yup! Wait, I wasn't sure for a second. It looked like he fell out. Alright, that's a game 2. In other news, Buttery has defeated Thor 2-0 in their set. So after this, we're going to be seeing Buttery and Plant Fan play on stream. Kevlar is just achieving a lot of dominance right now. I'm sorry, I forgot to update the score. Silly me. So what stage is Nikio gonna take me to? Looks like FD. Interesting choice. I mean, I say interesting choice. We were just talking about FD earlier and how polarizing of a stage it can be for a supposedly neutral stage. Well, FD was actually banned. My mistake. Let's get this hand out of the way. I'm gonna hide it up here. No, that doesn't work. Oh, this actually looks nice. It makes it blue. Nikio has currently picked 2 stages that are banned. What stage am I forgetting about? There we go. Alright, Smashville's been picked, finally. Is that his character switch I detect? Is that Joker from Persona 5? This is interesting. Normally Nikio's a bit of a character specialist. I'm wondering if this is going to be enough for him to get the reverse 3-0. I'm switching to an unfamiliar character. Now Joker, obviously, made a lot of waves by being a very powerful DLC character. People have found ways to deal with him, but he still has a lot of powerful tools, including being a pretty decent character normally, and then turning into a super powerful character when he has Arsene. Although Arsene is not a pure buff, because rather uniquely, because of the way it changes the properties on some of the specials, sometimes they become inferior to their originals. Still though, his normals are undeniably better while he has Arsene. Dash attack, keeps him out. Nice back air. Nice up tilt. I'm just saying nice moves at this point, because sometimes the moves are just nice. And that's all you can say. It's funny how Arsene just disappears whenever Joker is grabbed. Oh, nice counter. He was like, nope, I'm out. You deal with this. I am thou and thou art I, but I'm not dealing with this. Oh, just a lot of F-tilts being thrown out right now. Oh, somehow that caught him and pushed him away? Very interesting interaction there. That's going to take another stock. This is looking very bad for Nikio right now. We might see a complete 3-0 victory. We might even see a 3 stock, though it's unlikely given the percent Like Cloud is accumulated at this point. Also, the scary red man's almost out. There he is. The Aegon lands, and Cloud's going to be accumulating even more damage as he takes his platform pressure. The pillar just barely missing. Oh, that F smash just reaches too far to avoid. Still, this is going to be an uphill battle for Nikio if he wants to hope to take a dub here. That tether is a lot harder to edgeguard than on the Arsene recovery. That's one of the side grades I was referring to. Arsene makes all of Joker's normals better, but his specials become more of a side grade. And the F smash is going to catch him, leaving a 3-0 victory for Kevlar. I probably horribly mistimed that, but even so, that's the game. Moving on to grand finals will be Kevlar, while Nikio will go down to challenge whoever wins this next battle.